What in the heck is that? If you're not spraying in the paint booth, it will happen to you. It hasn't happened yet. Keep spraying. It will happen to you.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
All right, boy Trigger Man, back in the lab. And today, what we have here. Today, man, what we have a beautiful black hood. And you ask, how beautiful is the hood? The hood is ruined. The hood is ruined. There's contamination all over the hood. After my first coat, somehow it got contaminated. Someone must have been spraying something outside the door, sucked in, and got all over the whole hood, and that left me with fish eyes everywhere. Entire hood covered in fish eyes. So, today's video, we're gonna try to see if we can rectify this using fish eye eliminator, okay? Just coincidentally, I have a brand new can, unopened. Roberlo Anti-Siliconos. Yeah, that. Fish eye eliminator, okay? So we're gonna try this and see if we can fix this here. Because if I continue to spray, every coat is just gonna get worse and worse and worse, and it'll never come out, okay? So we're gonna try some fish eye eliminator, try a technique that I used to do back in the days, and we'll see if that works, okay? Yeah, that's where we at with it, man. So let's get to dropping some fish eye eliminator and some paint and see what happens.
Okay, let's talk about fish eyes. And no, we're not talking about peacock bass, big mouth bass, mahi. We're not talking about none of that, or whatever type of fish you have in your location, okay? The type of fish eye we're talking about is contamination. You dig? So, contamination can come directly from your hands. So you're eating some greasy food, chicken wings, fried chicken. I don't want to hear no fried chicken jokes. But it can also come airborne. And today's video is going to be on airborne contamination. It comes right through your spray booth. As I'm going to apply my second coat of single stage, that's when I noticed something was going on here. And like I said, if it hasn't happened to you yet, it will. So here's what I do. This is what I've always done from way back in the 90s, and it's worked every time. I take my paint, and this applies to clear coat as well as single stage. I'm just using single stage for today's video. I empty out my paint into a separate cup, okay? Then what I do, take the fish eye eliminator. There's many different kinds. Probably too many to name. Every company, every brand has a fish eye eliminator. I've used U-Pull, this brand here, Matrix, they all got it. Everything, PPG, DuPont. You take a little bit, drop in your cap. And what you want to do, drop a few drops in there. You'll see, a little splash, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it, pour the rest out. Okay, pour that in, and then I want to show you guys. I take the camera off. What you're actually doing is you're adding contamination to the paint. You see those little speckles around there? You know when something's not clean and paint hits it? That's what you've actually done. You've contaminated your paint. As crazy as it may sound, the panel is already contaminated. So what we're actually doing here is we're adding contamination into the paint, believe it or not. The panel is already contaminated, so therefore when we introduce the paint to the panel, it's already contaminated. There's no disagreement on those two. I like to add a splash of reducer. And again, this applies for single stage as well as clear coat. Most of you know I don't like to add reducer into clear coat at all, but something like this was just the way I was taught. So this is the way I've always done it. 28 years, I've done it exactly this way. Nothing has changed. Paints are pretty much the same as they were back in the days. Spray guns are pretty much the same as they were back in the days. Yeah, things have changed a little bit, but for the majority, it's all the same stuff, you know, nothing new here. So that's what I do, mix it all together. Then what I do is I take everything, shake it up, pull the trigger, let that new paint, that new contaminated paint cycle through, let it cycle through. So when you go to pull the trigger at the panel, you know that what you're spraying out is gonna be fisheye treated / contaminated paint. Okay, you just want to keep everything even. Then what I like to do, close my gun all the way. Gun's closed, completely closed, no fluid coming out. One turn out, or until it starts to spray a little bit of fluid. Then what you want to do, I give a mist coat over the entire panel. It's pretty much everything that comes out of this gun now is contaminated paint. So regardless of how many panels you're spraying, if you're gonna do it this way, then you have to cover your entire job like this. There's no do this panel, don't do that panel. You know, if you want to do it that way, then just stop, let the car dry, sand it down, and go from there. But if you're gonna continue painting, then that's what you have to do. And now after you get a complete coat, almost like a barrier of that previous paint to the new paint, what I do is just open it up just as you normally would. It's a hood, a flat surface, so I go one turn out more than I would normally do on a side panel. And then you go and you give it 2 full wet coats, not partial, not anything. To fill up those craters, those fish eyes, you got to go ahead and give it wet. 2 to 3 coats. After the second coat, they should pretty much be gone. You may need to give a third coat, but after that, they're gone. That's it. Now, if you don't have fisheye eliminator, you can try what I'm telling you. I have done this a few times. Let the paint sit up with the fish eyes in there. Let that sit up. Let it get real where it's almost dry. Whatever the window is on the paint you're using, let it dry up real good. 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. You can still go ahead, give a real light mist coat like I did when I added the fisheye eliminator. You can get it to where you can still, you'll have to buff, you have to do a lot of buffing, but it'll save you a paint job, you know. I have done that and it worked, but again, you're pretty much gonna wet sand and buff majority of the job. With the fisheye eliminator, you're pretty much eliminating the fisheye by contaminating the paint. As crazy as that sounds, I know some of you understand it and some of you don't, and it took me a lot of years before I really understood that. And that's exactly what it is. And afterwards, clean out your gun extremely well. You can break it down, take it apart. I don't do that. I just run a lot of thinner through it, your gun cleaner through it, and that's it. You know, I used my gun right on another job after this. I just cleaned it out with some thinner and it's fine. But it does contaminate the gun, the moving parts, the parts that do get fluid on them inside of the gun. So just make sure you clean the gun well after you handle this stuff. Store it away somewhere cool, not out in the heat. It'll last you for years, but I have seen it go bad. If the cap isn't closed, it'll go bad pretty quick. So just, it's one of those things you want to make sure it's good for when you need it. You don't want to run into problem, then need the product and it's no good. All right, we got it done. That's what we're looking like here.
not too bad compared to what it was. And we are in the safe zone compared to that full contamination over the entire hood. Now I could go and hit this with another coat, but you know, this is okay. This is okay. Yeah, so, and as far as contamination, that stuff can come anywhere, in through your booth doors, through the filters. Like, the filters will filter out trash. It's not gonna really filter out if there's some kind of gas out there, some type of spray, diesel trucks. Let me take you guys out here and show you what I'm talking about here. Okay. Fish eyes, contamination can come from anywhere, right? A block over, there's a detail shop, actually 2 detail shops, a block over from the shop. It can come from there. People spraying tire dressing, you know, Armor All, Black Magic, those type of things. That stuff will make it, trust me, it'll make it over here. Bobcat there, we've had fish eyes from that. People driving the Bobcat around. This tree trimming company, tree trucks, they pull out from time, come across here. Like anything, any of this stuff can, all it takes, the breeze, the booth is sucking, come across the booth, land on your project, you're done. You know, it can come from anywhere out front here, you know. Traffic driving by out that way, not too likely, but still, it's contamination, you know. Contamination. And that's what it is. I mean, I'm pretty much okay with what we got going on here now. So that's where we're at, okay? Now, luckily for me, today was just a test hood I was doing to show you guys, okay? Actually, this video is for Carl, subscriber, had an issue with contamination on a car he was painting. I told him what I thought it could have came from and what I recommended to fix it, and he didn't even know that fisheye eliminator existed. Asked me if I could do a video on it, and here we go, a couple days later. Okay, so yeah, this was a test hood. This was all a prompt, shall I say. That's why I purchased the fisheye eliminator for today's project to show you guys. So now you guys doing this from home, outdoors, the contaminants are out there. You know, all of those different silicones, they're out there, and they can and will land on your project, okay? If you haven't had it happen yet, keep praying, because sooner or later it will happen. Everybody's gonna have it. And that's a way to rectify what you got going on there, okay? Definitely. So yeah, if I really wanted to, if this was a real job, I would go ahead, let it sit up another 20 minutes, put another wet coat, and eventually everything is gone, okay? So I just, you know, I'm not gonna sit there and waste more material to show you guys that, you know, so. Yeah, hope it helps somebody out there. So catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
And again, this is something that you want to do if you have a real contamination problem, not just a couple fish eyes here and there, but those of you that it's happened to, you know what I'm talking about. A real contamination problem. I've had a whole entire paint job, a full overall paint job, where this happened. After I was finished, my last coat of clear, done. Came back 30 minutes later, looked at the car, entire car filled, riddled with fish eyes. So it happens, you know. A couple of the different things off the top of my head, diesel trucks, mosquito repellent, WD-40, and similar sprays, Armor All, you know, being too close to a detail bait, mobile detailer, you know, doing some detail work, forklift exhaust, Bobcat exhaust, 2-cycle lawnmower, dirt bikes, those exhausts that come off of that, you know, any of that stuff getting directly on the panel, it'll do it every time, man. It'll do it every time. So if it hasn't happened to you yet, good. May you continue to be blessed. So hopefully this here can help somebody out there. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.